This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Jarrod Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never-say-die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
Okay, interesting. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Doku. And the shot! That is a great save by Areola. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Lewis. Ruben Diaz. Vardiol. Doku. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. You get a throw in. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. And a play for a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Kovacic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Somerville. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Lucas Paqueta. Kilman. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ruben Diaz shifted upfield.
Vardiol.
Kovacic. Lewis. Lewis. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Rodriguez played into space.
Vardiol.
Lewis. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Doku. Throw it. And here's Bernardo Silva. Gets good distance on it. Kovacic aimed forwards. Thinks about the shot. Goes to finish! Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Souček. Rodriguez. Todibo. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Doku goes hurtling down that left-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a throw-in. Well, that's well seen too. Out again for a throw-in. Lucas Paqueta. Rodriguez. And here's Paqueta. Takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rodriguez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Foden. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Fulkrug. And it's Paqueta. And here's Bowen. And here's Paqueta. Bowen providing an outlet on that flank. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Souček. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now the breakaway. Bernardo Silva. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Areola gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Todibo. Somerville. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Doku. And it's played forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Souček. Bowen. Souček. And here's Paqueta. Fulkrug. Doku. Ake with the clearance. Foden. Lucas Paqueta. Bowen. That is good strength. Ball's played through. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Lucas Paqueta plays it short. A chance to play it in. Now it's Rodriguez. And it's Paqueta. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless at the moment. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Todibo tries to clear. Lovely, neat pass. Rodri. Foden. Haaland looks to get on the end of this.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Really well manoeuvred. Full crook. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Somerville. Lucas Paqueta. And here's full crook. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. A goal kick. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Kovacic shifted upfield, caresses it through. That is a brilliant interception. Rodriguez. Somerville. Rodriguez. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland. Nice control. Haaland's cross. Wan-Bissaka is there and he can get that clear. Foden. Cross goes in there. Rodriguez. Todibo. Kovacic. Doku was on a run down the left wing. Doku. It's a throw-in. Souček. Kilman, gently down. Rodriguez, moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Doku. Now it's Haaland. And here's Doku. Haaland. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's below. Shapes to shoot! Somerville. Full crew. Somerville. Done delicately. Gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Haaland, now he's off and running.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Todibo, Rodriguez. Somerville. And it's played forward. Souček. Souček shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Somerville. And he's managed to get free. Here it is, crossed in. Another chance from a corner. And it's Bowen. Souček. Played out to the right. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Souček, oh, good spread. Aki gets it. This is good, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Rodriguez.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Todibo moved on forwards. Bowen is onto it in a flash. Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Wan-Bissaka getting on for a third of the way through the game. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewis. Aim forwards. Todibo clears it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Lewis. Foden. Lewis forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Moved on forwards. Ake gets it away. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined. Somerville. Fulkrug in acres of space out wide. Ake does really well to win the ball there. Ake did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Souček. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodriguez. Somerville. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. And here's Haaland, out to the right. Very nicely done. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Bernardo Silva takes a shot.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rodriguez. Todibo, aim forwards. Now it's Fulkrug. Somerville. Deftly away. And they've got a throw. Fulkrug! Foden. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Doku, nice physical challenge. Doku has been caught there, it's a foul. Here's Doku. Souček. Vicious ball here. Bowen looking to get on the end of this. And here's Fulkrug. And here's Paqueta. He's away. Ake, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. do have a chance to counter here. Doku. Doku, gently done. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Wan-Bissaka, quality ball. Now it's Füllkrug. Lucas Paqueta, Füllkrug. Doku. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And he's there to clear it. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kilman. Rodriguez. And here's Haaland. Doku. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Kilman. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. I was just lacking in accuracy. Rodri. Lewis. And it's played forward. Kilman cuts out the pass. Wan-Bissaka. Kilman. Rodriguez. Souček. Todibo, nicely aimed pass. Vardiol. Doku going full tilt down the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland, here's onto this. Rodriguez. Rodriguez forwards and with intent. Kovacic. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Wan-Bissaka. Souček. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, red, nice interception. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. Wan-Bissaka gets it clear. Lewis have it back and can go again. And Here's Foden. And it's Lewis. Somerville. So what can they make of this? Rodriguez. Brilliantly cut out. Vardiol shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Kilman gets across to intercept that. Rodriguez. Todibo. Rodriguez. Todibo, aim forwards. Souček. Wan-Bissaka, forwards and with intent. Rodri shifted upfield. Lewis picks it up now. Kilman getting this one clear. And it's Kovacic. Rodri. Foden. Kovacic. Oh, easy pickings there. Lucas Paqueta. Here is the half-time whistle. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's having a shot! Lewis. And it's played forward. Todibo. Kilman. Lucas Paqueta. Kilman. Bowen. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, good-looking ball. Somerville. Spread out to the left. Cleared away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Wan-Bissaka. Bowen.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rodri. Lewis. Ruben Dias, gently down. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. Kovacic. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. Souček. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, forwards and with intent. Somerville. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Played into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Doku wins the duel this time. Somerville. Nice looking ball. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Steaming on goalwards. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Doku. Ake. Kovacic. Rodri shifted upfield. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. That's very neat. Now, what about a counter-attack? Wilson goes on a charge down the left. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bit too much weight on the pass. Todibo. Rodriguez. Kilman. Souček. Aimed forwards. Wilson. Now he's off and running. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Wilson. Vardiol. Doku. Vardiol. Now it's Haaland. He has found the way through. And Bernardo Silva! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Todibo. Rodriguez. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Bowen. And it's Souček. Rodriguez. Somerville. He is just caressing the ball. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Crunching tackle.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found a way through. He's in plenty of space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Can he get... Wilson shoots! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Lucas Paqueta.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Doku. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Wilson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Aim forwards. Somerville. Oh, such a clever touch. Over to the left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Ake. Rodri. Rodriguez. Somerville. And he's on a charge. And that's too far for anyone. Rodri. And here's Wilson. Somerville. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Kovacic. And it's played forward. Foden. And it's Lewis. Now it's Foden. Flash, a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kilman. Kovacic. Now it's Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Wilson. He is through here. Tries it. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Moved on forwards. Doku.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Somerville. Now it's Somerville. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Lewis. Rodri. Kovacic. Rodri. Guardiola. Doku. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And the shot!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So all square and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. That is lovely. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Somerville powering forward here. Ooh, delicate chip through. Bowen. Real chance! Defending of the desperate variety. The ball goes in. Let's cut it out. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Lucas Paqueta. Somerville. Rodri gets a foot in here. Bernardo Silva. He's through here. Kilman cuts it out. And it's Kovacic. Vardiol. Kovacic. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Driven forward. Ake gets over and intercepts. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Played over towards the opposite flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bowen. And here's Wilson. Somerville puts his foot on the gas. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Kilman. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Bowen. He's got away. Bowen. Lovely feet. Lucas Paqueta. Doku. Can he spark a counter here? Foden. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Receives Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's Bowen. Bowen. Doku does well to get it back. Doku. Kilman. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Haaland. Foden climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Somerville. Rodriguez. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Time to deliver. Somerville, now here's the delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ruben Dias looks to the other side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wan-Bissaka, who does have an assist to his name. That's been drilled forward. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw. And here's Haaland.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Paqueta. Rodriguez. And here's Wilson. Proves too strong.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bernardo Silva tries to dink it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bernardo Silva. Wilson. Really well manoeuvred. It's gone for a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? That's an excellent interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's found him in space. Foden.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Doku. Foden. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Doku. Picks it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bernardo Silva has a goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Kovacic. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, sweet feet. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Time, excellent interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lobbed in behind.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Could be danger here. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Somerville. Somerville. That's tidy. Well, what's he doing here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for keeping a cool head.
Vardiol, gently done. Kovacic, showing good feet. Now it's Doku.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Vardiol. Vardiol going full steam ahead down the left flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodriguez. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Vardiol. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Rodri. Foden. Kilman attempts a clearance. Rodri. And here's Foden. Foden. Danger averted for now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Wilson. He's free, he has got space. Ball and the finish! Wilson.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Somerville. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Bernardo Silva. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Wilson. And here's the chance to counter. Wilson. Lucas Paqueta. Souček. Souček, gently done. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Ake. Lewis. Foden. Moved on forwards. Lucas Paqueta wins the duel this time. Bowen. Souček. Haaland. Marmoush. That looks a good ball through. Succumbs to the pressure. Bowen looking to break at pace. Kilman. Wan-Bissaka. Todibo. Wan-Bissaka. Todibo. Rodriguez. And it's played forward. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan